Alright, so here we are again. Austin Duke, Ben Hesterberg, and Todd Burns with part 2 commentary for Jackson Candidate Unleashed.
And it's good to be back here.
Alright. Oh, let me turn that volume down. That is loud. So this is a month after we filmed that first episode, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Or a little over a month.
Oh yeah, I remember this day.
I really don't like to think of
We
this.
kind of had some trouble getting into the building that day. There was quite a crowd of
Yeah.
press outside the
Yeah.
campaign headquarters.
Yes, it was, I tell you, it never gets easier. Little, shall we say, sidebars.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Who were
holiday.
those people on his Christmas card?
They
Friends
were,
of the family.
Yeah, friends of Jackson.
Oh, okay.
People that he cares for.
Yeah.
So Jackson vacationed in London last
Yeah.
year?
Yes, but this was before. I'd like to reiterate again that this was before. It was really before he even announced his candidacy for president. So obviously there's no criminal act that was committed. It's just ridiculous, utterly ridiculous. But
Now, right here, you said, no, he didn't, unless what, Ben? What is the unless in that?
I'm not at
situation.
liberty to talk about that.
Yeah.
Is it illegal?
I was advised by my counsel to plead that. You know what? Let's just watch the episode.
Oh,
So,
sure.
Like I've said, things like this, they happen all the time in a campaign. I remember when I was working for Vermin Supreme, there was
Here we go again
one
with
of
the
his,
Vermin.
excuse me.
You always talking about how you used to work for Vermin Supreme. Look,
Well-
the dude wears a boot on his head.
Okay,
Let's-
well, I also used to work for Lincoln Chafee, and I worked for Basil Marceau, so...
all right.
Anyway,
all right.
excuse
Lincoln
you know
Chafee
what-
was in a real party, though.
Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. There's a similar story that I had with working for the Lincoln Chafee, the Lincoln Chafee campaign. There was a
Oh, I
rumor-
love Airbud. You
But
know how long it's been since I've seen an Airbud film?
Can I not finish my Lincoln Chafee story,
all right,
please?
fine.
So what? Oh my gosh, what is that?
That, you told me about
Oh,
the
that's
rumor about Bud and the
Yeah,
raccoon.
That's
and
the first time I ever
I did some
actually
digging,
saw that,
and we
though.
found it. So it turns
That's the
out
first time I've ever seen that, though. My
Ken
gosh.
Simmons might have actually been telling the truth a little bit on that one.
Well, it could have been doctored, though. I mean, how many
It's possible,
pictures
it's
of golden
possible.
retrievers are there?
Yeah, with raccoon.
I do hate Ken Simmons. Ken Simmons is actually the reason why I had to stop working for Lincoln Chafee, which was the story that I see. Where was I going with the Chafee story? You know, I'm sorry, I've lost my concentration. I'm distracted. I just this scene reminds me just how much I really hate Ken Simmons. Ken Simmons is just a smug human being. He's the scum of the earth. He's a detestable, deplorable human being. He has no soul. He's just evil.
Can't say I've ever met the man, actually, you know?
But don't you do
I
like
thought,
the
I
same
thought you
kind of
said
thing
you were
he
going to
does?
edit that part out. The House of... I didn't want anyone to see that.
He binge watched House
What
of Cards
kind
a
of
day
journalist
before.
would I be if I did not include that? I had a responsibility as a documentarian to put that in there. The people need
You're
to know
not-
Ben.
You're not a journalist. You're a college filmmaker. You know what? Just...
I almost have a degree, thank you very much. I was a nom. Do I need to remind you of that?
Okay, you know what?
Let's focus here, you know?
I really like Jackson's tie.
It is a
Do
good
you remember
tie.
who picked his tie out?
I can't... Was it you? I think it was you. You always have such good ties.
I appreciate that, Todd. Thank you. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Jackson's so well spoken.
Yeah.
He's just such an eloquent speaker.
Mhm.
Just great man, great dog. And is this? Did you include the footage? What I'm thinking about?
Yes, I think...
What are you thinking
I think.
about?
I was just-
okay, you did.
Oh,
good,
you
good.
did.
Okay,
Yeah,
you did
that's all.
actually. Oh, great.
Oh, and you include the
yes.
song, too. You know, look, that was your work, wasn't it? You know, the Jackson sung by Johnny Cash. And, you know.
My girlfriend happens to be a songstress in her own right. She actually she writes jingles for commercials for a living, and we came up with a little Jackson campaign song, and of course that was after the taping of this episode, because if you
Yeah, I use the original on that one.
right,
That's
I
all
know,
Johnny and
but
June.
we are working on a Jackson campaign theme song to the
Okay,
tune
looking
of
forward to that.
Jackson by
Oh.
Johnny Cash.
Now, is that the
and
election
Carter
commission right there?
No, there's the election commission right
Okay.
there.
Have you figured out what an ANCAP is?
No, we haven't yet. I'm still looking it up.
How-
It's deep in there.
Todd, it's called Google. It's the 21st century. All you have to do is type it in and look it up.
It's short for anarcho-capitalism.
Oh, see?
That's what it is?
Googled it,
See?
That's what it is.
You ever read A Shrug? It's like A Shrug.
Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Great book.
Okay.
Great novel.
All right.
One of my all-time
Wait a minute,
faves.
hold on. I haven't
Don't watch
seen
the
it.
movies, though.
What
I
you
haven't
got?
seen this part. Wait, what is this? Ben? Why are you hiding behind an air conditioning unit?
I didn't know you were taping. You had my microphone on the whole time?
Camera's always rolling, Ben.
Oh dear God.
Wait.
I specifically told you not to put this in the
Wait, you didn't know about
documentary.
this?
No, I didn't. Wait, the camera's always rolling?
Yeah.
Even when I'm in the bathroom?
I don't take the camera in
Oh,
there.
all right. I just
If
wanna
I've
make
got the
sure.
camera, it's
Oh
on.
jeez.
I'm just saying.
Now your microphone.
I didn't know about this. I mean, Ben, what's going on here?
It's nothing. I was talking to my mother.
You're. It doesn't sound like you're talking to your mother. Does your mother?
I was
work?
talking to my mother. Okay, that's all you need to know, Todd. I was talking to my mother. Understand?
All right.
You hear that, Mr. Duke? I was talking to my mother.
Hey, I didn't say who you were talking to.
I'm just clarifying. I was talking to my mother.
All right. Well,
So that's the end of part 2.
Maybe next week I'll share my Lincoln Chafee story.
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, it's good. It's good to have you. Thanks for having us back.
Yeah, thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Austin.
All right. So
Man, I
everyone,
need to-
be sure to tune in next week for part 3 of Jackson and Candidate Unleashed, only on 4077 Productions.
Todd, I need to talk to you.
All right.
And we're off.
I need to talk to you.